with the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins #1.
Well, much of the country is struggling under cold temps and some of that white stuff. No such troubles here at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Tonight we wrap up our Monday night schedule with another great matchup here in Week 17, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Miami Dolphins. Kyle Shanahan on the 49ers sideline. His team 5 wins over their last 7 games. Then on the Dolphins side, you've got Mike McDaniel. His guys know a home playoff game is in their future. They have clinched the division and look to be a real force in the AFC. Set now to wrap up a busy week of football. Happy to have you with us. And, folks, we are underway on Monday Night Primetime. Gets past 1 man. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a look here at their signal caller, the 5th-year quarterback.
We're seeing it more and more in this league, how teams love to have athletes back there taking the snaps, guys who can throw it and move around and get yards with their legs if needed. He's one of the best examples that we see out there right now. He can throw for hundreds of yards one week and then run for 100-plus the next. He adds an extra dimension that really confounds defenses when he puts it all together.
Purdy now to throw. Got a man, that's Ayuk. They'll give him 4 yards there. And they're going to face a 3rd down. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Back to throw, Purdy. And the Dolphins rush gets home, down he goes. And that'll bring up 4th down on the big sack with a loss of 5. Here's Daniel Whelan now. Back deep for Miami, Jalen Waddle. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. It's a 44-yard punt, just 3 on the return. And it'll be Dolphin football. Here is Tua Tagovailoa heading out to lead this Miami offense.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
There he goes, left side. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane. 73 yards. And the Dolphins put the night's first points on the board as they take the early lead. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stop it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that makes the score 7-0. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And the last drive they go to here.
Well, you don't look down at your play sheet and say, this is what the problem is. Yeah, let's find out who my playmakers are. Get the ball in their hands, and maybe the offense will move a little bit better.
Sometimes it's more important to get it to the right people rather than dialing up the right number.
Exactly.
Or the right play, yeah.
That too.
Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Jennings. A quick first down pickup. Good start after going 3 and out on their opening drive.
First down. A gain of 15.
Here's the Pro Bowler, Christian McCaffrey. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another first down, this time on a gain of 19.
That's another 49er first down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give him the yards that they needed. But they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. McCaffrey running up the middle. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 17 more yards on that one as they keep the drive rolling. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Now Purdy. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. Only 3 there on the screen at 2nd down.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. For Kittle here, it's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Purdy on the sneak. Now they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
It's a gain of 2.
2 yards is the pickup. And the 49ers are set up now with a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Get set, get set.
McCaffrey diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
Well, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So that drive in total 8 plays. And the last play on the drive, the touchdown run from Christian McCaffrey. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Dolphins offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And he has made his presence felt to the ground game already in this first quarter. They might very well lean on him the rest of the way. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
They lose the yardage, and, of course, they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. A run straight ahead with Achane. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break off that big carry again, and instead it works opposite.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
Not much happening offensively here early on. That's 2 drives and 0 first downs. This defense, they've come to play, and they're the better of the 2 units here so far.
Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line, 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. And he'll start by handing this off to McCaffrey. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. He'll be back at the 36. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Purdy looking to throw. That one complete to his receiver, Jennings. 3rd down and 1.
Makes it 3rd and 1.
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And here's Daniel Whelan on now to punt. And they won't get a chance to bring this one back. It goes out of bounds back near their own 20.
22-yard line.
Here's Achane to start the drive. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. You look at this Niner defense. This unit, they struggled a little bit against the pass, ranked number 21 in the league.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
They'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. Another good carry there for the NFL's 2nd leading rusher, and we've talked on air, off air about his MVP candidacy. Make a case for him.
But I'm just going to tell you point blank, it doesn't matter whether he's 1st or 2nd or even 3rd in the league in rushing yardage. That's not the main deal. It's how he gets those yards and the impact he has on his ball club.
Out of the gun on 3rd down, here's Tua. He'll try to pick it up himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. A Miami first down on the 14-yard pickup. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Got this up to the 45-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. That's complete. It's Greg Dulcich. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 38-yard line.
Ready. Out.
Up the middle, Achane. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Well, this defense for the Niners, they were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. But now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. So the flag is for roughing the kicker, a big 15-yard penalty.
And I'm not sure that was the time to go all out after the kicker. Plenty of time left in this game.
All right, come on.
They'll give this to a champ. Oh, fine work there as he gets this thing down to the 11-yard line.
13 more yards.
These two teams all tied after one. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Ready. Out.
Now they'll throw with Tagovailoa. Now he's going to step, and he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa, his 19th touchdown now on the season. And the Dolphins have taken the lead.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits are on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
Sanders on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all. And it was Tua Tagovailoa who called his own number and finished it off with a touchdown run.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The 49ers offense making its way back out there. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And throwing here, Purdy. Open man, the former Gator, it's Ricky Pearsall. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down. From the 46, here's a 2nd and 7.
To pick up a 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Here's Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 26.
And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
This is McCaffrey on the give. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Purdy. And he's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 15-yard line.
That's another 49er first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Operating from the gun, Purdy. Pass caught by Pearsall. Showed off the juke, but still corralled shy of the 5 at the 6-yard line. First down marker at the 5. It's second and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard.
Only gets a yard, but it's enough to set him up first and goal.
First and goal, San Francisco.
They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with his 14th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. Now the try here for the point after. The kick is through the uprights to tie this game, but hang on a second. We do have a flag.
Foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
And that. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Dolphins offense and running back Devon Achane making their way back out. And he's had a knack for finding the end zone all season long. His numbers reflect that. Here we are in the month of December, and he sits atop the NFL leaderboard in terms of rushing touchdowns. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. That time they're able to bottle him up, but he's having a really nice game.
I agree with that. Let's just go big picture, right? Every back that's in the Hall of Fame had carries where they didn't gain yardage or they lost yardage, but you stick with them, don't you? When they're having a good game, keep feeding them.
A hit as he throws there incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. A first throw for the backup, Wilson. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 34. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it second down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
That's good.
The Dolphins at 13-2 on the year. And I tell you, it has been a few months now since they've tasted defeat, and they are without question the hottest team in football.
And I'm really not sure who's going to beat them right now because, to me, they have to be the favorites to go all the way because they're not just beating teams, they're dominating them. It's been fun to watch them play, not just in their winning, but how they're getting it done.
108 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 17, here's 2nd and 4.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Achane here, they stay on the ground. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
10-yard line.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Here we go, Shaq. Panther 60, Panther 60. Steady.
On the handoff, it's Achane. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Devon Achane with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Dolphins have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots and going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
Sanders now to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. So that drive takes him down the field in 8 plays. And the drive finished off with a touchdown run from Devon Achane. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The 49ers settling in for their next drive. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Looking to put a drive together. Out of the gun, Purdy. And he'll dump this off to his running back, McCaffrey. So he stopped for no gain. And it'll be 2nd down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Now it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Purdy. That's into the hands of Pearson on the right side. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
And the 49er first down.
Back to throw. Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Now a 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down as he'll get this up to midfield. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And some room to work. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That one goes for 36 yards. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
And the 49er first down.
Shotgun now with Purdy. That's complete out left to Ayuk. And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. 2nd down and 3. Ball on the 7.
2nd and 3 at the 7-yard line.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Christian McCaffrey on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The home team's offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he continues to be a nuisance for opposing defenses that are tasked with trying to slow him down. He's currently second in the NFL in rushing. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And they've got just under 50 seconds, so time enough to try to work their way downfield if they so choose. So the completion good for 7 there. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now Wilson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. As the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. And that will be incomplete with a clock showing 18 seconds now to go.
That's not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Second and 10. And again, it's Tagovailoa. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And the Niners are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Purdy. Got a man, that's Ayuk. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And would you Welcome back to Hard Rock Stadium here in Miami. It's the Niners in possession of the football as we get back into the action in quarter number 2. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be from 56 yards out. That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good. Halftime here on Monday Night Primetime. It is off to Orlando we go. Here is Scott Hansen with our
look at the NFL starts now. It begins in the mile-high city of Denver. The Broncos at home for an AFC West tilt against Kansas City. And this is Patrick Mahomes. He was unstoppable in this one. 2 touchdown passes, including this one. He also had 2 rushing touchdowns. The Chiefs win their third straight game as they get the victory today. Next up, we go to the Steel City. We'll check in on the Steelers as they host the Baltimore Ravens. And this is the big man, Derrick Henry. He covers a lot of ground here. 23 yards, touchdown. The Ravens keep it rolling. They get their 6th straight victory here. Lastly, we head out to SoFi Stadium. It's the Chargers taking on the New Orleans Saints. And it's Justin Herbert looking for and finding number 1, Quentin Johnston. Middle of the end zone, touchdown. The Chargers get their 9th win of the season as they get the victory here. With that, let's give you a look at the all-important playoff picture in the AFC here in Week 17. Meanwhile, in our game, we expected a tight one, and we got it, all even at the break. As we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. The home team's offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the third quarter. First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime? Down the numbers. There he goes. He's on his way. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Devon Achane, 77 yards. And the Dolphins come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Sanders on for the extra point. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. I'm not sure if they drew that play up to score, but it scored indeed. One play on the ground and into the end zone for 6. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And he returns this to the 22. Here's a look at the 49ers offense as they make their way out for their first possession of the second half. Well, Charles, you and I said at intermission, feels like we're set up for a good second half. Well, the other side scored. Now it's up to them to answer. How do they respond here with their first drive of the second half?
Well, bottom line is they just saw the ball go in the end zone against their defense, and they saw what good offense looks like. They believe they've got a good offense as well. Run the best plays you've got to the top performers you have and try to move that ball down the field for an answering score.
They'll give it up to McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. But the converse is, though, you've got to win those one-on-one blocks. And when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
But they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Purdy looking to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Partner, for once in my life, I'll be succinct. In a one-possession game, every single stop like that could be a difference maker.
Here's 2nd and 10. Play action. Now Purdy. Looking for the out route. He's got it. Complete to Kittle. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And the 49er first down.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. He'll get this into the hands of Ayuk. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the Dolphins' 38-yard line.
Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 64 yards for him on the ground now and 3 touchdowns to go along with it. The interior of that line blocked really well on that run, but also the 2 tight ends, they blocked well too.
Not only have they scouted the line of scrimmage, with their agility, they can get upfield and hit moving targets like linebackers, defensive backs. They do a really good job helping out the running game.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the 16-yard line.
Watch out!
They'll run with McCaffrey. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. Only a few inches needed on the sneak. He didn't get it, and now it's fourth down. And his kick here is good. And that'll bring him back within 4. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the third quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that, because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
Past midfield, look out. And a heck of a return as he goes out of bounds across the 50 inside the 45.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of a special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well. All right, so they'll march backwards on the illegal block in the back.
And that's always a really tough call for the official, and I tend to give the benefit of the doubt. Remember, a block from the side is legal, but that time they made the determination that that one did come in the back.
Go ahead.
From midfield, here's Tua. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Washington. They get 14 yards, but not enough for the first down due to the previous penalty.
It brings up second down at the 49ers' 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Go ahead.
A run now from Achane. And he's stopped after a gain of 1. Not enough. Still a yard to go on third down.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice play there to swallow up the ball carrier.
They'll run for it with Achane. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
That's good for the Dolphins. First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
All right.
Now a toss right side. Achane with it. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Finding Waddle crossing the field and bringing it in. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run, Achane. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down.
And goal at the 12-yard line.
Throwing is Wilson. Now he's going to step up and run. And running with power here. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Zach Wilson, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And they're able to add on to their advantage. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Sanders now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it was Zach Wilson who took it in himself on the touchdown run to cap it off.
Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, good-looking return set up here. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
It's it.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd down and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Purdy now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have a Niners first down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3.
First down.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 3 at the 46-yard line.
Purdy. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And McCaffrey going to pick up a Niners first down as he'll be brought down at the 37.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10.
Purdy will look to throw again here. Connects with Kittle underneath. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
That's another 49er first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. And a 49er first down.
Here's Purdy. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. Short completion, just 4 yards. And it's 2nd down.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 7. at the Dolphins' 16-yard line.
Get set, get set. 18, what's up?
Play action, and now here's Purdy to throw it. And he's going to lose yardage here, as they will switch ends as time has run out on this third quarter of play. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on Monday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's 49er football, but some ground to cover. They find themselves behind as we hit the fourth and final quarter. 9th play of the drive coming up, and certainly not an easy one on 3rd and long. In motion, the tight end. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And they'll hustle up to stop him well shy of the first, right around the 15.
A gain of 9. It's 4th down.
And this one is right through. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Now it's Wilson. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on 1st down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
Here's a 2nd and 3 now from the 33. A run straight ahead with Achane. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Offense.
So a decent game there on the play, but that all gets wiped out with a penalty.
Well, that's a setback, but all the good play callers, they just move on. They find something else in the playbook. They can attack this defense, and they go right back on the offensive on this play.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Let's go.
Now it's Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Washington. Still going. Way in for a Miami touchdown. Malik Washington, 72 yards. And the Dolphins extend their 4th quarter lead, and they are closing in now on a 14-win campaign. What we just saw, we've seen a lot of broken tackles, and they're leading to a huge touchdown play.
Yeah, none of them more glaring than what we just saw there, but we've seen it throughout this game, whether it's in tight, running through the line, out in open field. They haven't been able to get these runners down very well. I have a feeling they'll be in pads a lot next week, working on their tackling.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead is up to 15 now.
49ers 27. Jake Bailey set to kick off.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder. It puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And they'll have a 2nd and 1 forthcoming. First man through. It's the fullback Juszczyk. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup. First down.
49er, first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Throwing here, Purdy. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
That's another 49er first down.
Now Purdy. Another grab here for the dynamic Christian McCaffrey. He'll wind up getting just a yard. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at their 49-yard line.
Looking to throw. Purdy. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's another 49er first down.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. Now 2nd and 5.
Ricky Pearsall. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Purdy from the gun. That's to McCaffrey, complete. It'll go as a gain of 4. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Back to throw, Purdy. Able to find the open man. That's complete.
A gain of 3 yards. And the 49er first down.
Purdy looking to throw. That's caught by Ayuk on the slant.
Purdy's pass.
So 2nd and 4 from the 22.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 22-yard line.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the 2nd half. That's just his 2nd incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. He finds his man, complete. It's Watkins. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. He's got his target. That's complete. And the Niners are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Shotgun now with Purdy. And he's going to be dropped. Back at the 15-yard line. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. Here now, 2nd and goal. Another try after the first down sack. Purdy. This crowd is doing all they can. Here's 3rd and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 3rd and goal now as they try to punch in a late touchdown. Operating from the gun, Purdy. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Purdy, big fourth down play. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. This offense and their running back headed back onto the field. And he has put in a full game's work and then some. Just an incredible performance on the ground to this point in the fourth quarter. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up first and 10. Again, it's Achane. And good vision there as he's across midfield and down to the 45-yard line. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
45-yard line.
Up the middle, Achane. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Oh, Wilson going to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken. Down. Khalil Mack in there to get his 9 sacks for him. Now Tagovailoa. He'll try and do this himself. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Nice call on defense, rolling out the nickel package for that big third down play, and he did an excellent job locking down coverage and forcing him to try and run for it, and he doesn't get there, which brings up a big fourth down call.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. So Purdy and the Niners down by 8, 40 seconds to go. A possible crippling loss to their playoff status in the balance, barring a late score.
Outside. Watch out.
Here's second down and 3. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's second down.
Get set. Run around, up.
Purdy to throw. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he's got a first down to the 40-yard line, but the clock runs.
13 yards on the play. And a 49er first down.
And he'll spike it with 16 seconds remaining. Final 15 seconds here. Second down. Throwing, Purdy. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on second down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down. Purdy with one final shot here. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. So the game will continue for at least one more play.
Cannot finish a game on a defensive penalty. That's why they get one more untimed attempt.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete. Boy, they got the tip they were looking for but couldn't secure it. And this one's over. But all came down to one final jump ball on the Hail Mary, but part of the defense was ready, able to force it to be incomplete. Ball game over.
Look, let's face it, everybody wants to work the ball in closer and take a more high percentage pass to try and tie the game. But the Hail Mary, that's what they had to work with. And now they're just hoping that their jumpers can get up higher and are stronger than the defenders. Not the case in this instance. They end up losing the game.
So for Miami, they improved to 14-2 with still one game left to be played in this regular season. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.